Hey guys, and welcome to Nomadic Dimitri channel. So after just like having this van for like 4 years and doing van life part-time, I was camping actually for a few months, then on and off, but I've decided to basically sell this van. The reason is basically it's quite simple. While the van life is relatively cheap, it's true, it's cheaper than renting hotels in many cases, but there are some other problems. Let me tell you about those. So for example, the price that you pay for the camping spots in many cases is going to be somewhere around like from 30 to 60 bucks, right? And for that amount you can basically have a hotel somewhere almost anywhere, like anywhere outside of the big city you can have a hotel for that kind of price, like 60 bucks, 70 bucks. So what's the point? That's true, but there are some other factors. For example, the gas. I mean, the van or RV just like consumes so much gas that you're probably just gonna be better without it. And just like, I don't know, camping in Prius, camping in a small car, yes, maybe it makes sense, but camping in this one, you're gonna burn so much fuel. Because I noticed every time I want to drive somewhere, I'm just calculating like, okay, I'm gonna drive like, let's say 200 miles, I'm gonna spend that much money on gas, right? And like every time you feel like, oh wow, I mean, what's the point? I would probably be fine with the hotel room somewhere nearby, right? For that kind of price, because it's like that. Of course, there's a boondocking as well. Boondocking is free, so which basically means that you can be somewhere in the woods when nobody's around. That's true. But since like nobody's around, first of all, nobody will gonna help you in case something is wrong with your car. Second, there will be no cellular connection in many cases. There's been no cellular connection, so you cannot work, you cannot do anything there. There are some like cellular boosters and all that, but I mean, it makes no sense in many cases, just absolutely no sense. And sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't work, and you cannot work reliably in that kind of conditions, guys. So that's what the problem is. And then if you get stuck in a boondocking spot, just good luck, guys. I mean, you just if you're stuck in a boondocking spot and have no cellular connection, like how are you gonna get like somewhere? I don't know. There's no way to get anywhere in this kind of condition, right? So that's the problem. Van basically, I initially thought that van gives me freedom, but van actually gives me I would say like bills to pay, like gas, insurance and all that, and comfort level is fine. I love just like camping by the nature, it's nice, but at the same time, I don't know, I can just be living somewhere in like Eastern Europe for that kind of price, and it'll be much better kind of lifestyle, I would say. So that's the problem. Basically, it's hard to justify this kind of lifestyle, even though you're basically saving money, like you're not paying any rent, because rent is actually ridiculous. The best option is just basically living somewhere else, like living somewhere outside of the United States. Because I don't know, it just like makes no sense. Yeah, I don't know, guys, sorry, but this is just like my conclusion. Like van life makes sense in some cases, especially if you want to do it short term, like travel around the country for like a couple of years. But if you want to do it full time, like for many years, and then just basically have some kind of social interaction, some kind of lifestyle going on, especially if you're young, I mean, I don't know, it doesn't make any sense in that kind of, unfortunately. I wish it made some sense, because like camping for 40 bucks, I mean, what's the point of paying that? There's of course the weekly rates, the monthly rates in some cases, but again, if it's like weekly or monthly, that basically compares to rent, right? If you just like pay for the spot, but what are you paying for? You're paying like 500 or 600 bucks for what? For just like a parking lot with electricity? I don't know. This is just like crazy. But today I actually found a free spot in the city park in Wyoming, which is actually a really good spot, and I love it. I mean, it's free, I mean, come on. And it's in the city, so I can actually walk to the store, buy something. It's really good. But at the same time, as I said, like it's so limited, it's just controlled by some specific kind of management, right? So it's not the best kind of scenario that you're living in. I don't know, guys, this is just like my conclusion. Van life is good, but I think it's much better to own like your own personal piece of land, like to buy land somewhere. That was I was thinking about, like buying some land and then just camping there, like having a trailer there, just like camping on my spot, like, because the most important thing is land. Because like vans and cars, they just lose value, right, over the time. So that's why owning actually a piece of land actually makes sense. But just van life somewhere in the middle of nowhere, I don't know, just like it's as hard to justify it, I guess. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, do more videos, and thank you.